Greetings everyone, this is Etho and welcome back to another episode. We're gonna head on over to the Nether to start off with today. I have been working on the track system. There's a zombie pigman in there. This is a little risky. We still haven't solved this problem. If I ender pearl into him, we're in trouble here. Whew. This is how we solve it. Holy smokes, that guy hit me for 6 hearts. That was dangerous. So yeah, we're going to go to the Nether, and we're going to work on the rail line. Well, I'll show you where we're at with it at this point in time. I have been working on it here and there, and right now I'm like trying to figure out how I'm going to do the inside of it. Like, just trying this out. I tried a wild style here with a bunch of plants and craziness, and then there's also just a straight up lever thing here. The way I originally was gonna do it, I don't think is gonna really work. Originally I was just gonna have a bunch of half slabs like this, but the thing is we gotta power these tracks somehow, and I could do detector rails, but then when we get to like a switch like this, we can't have detector rails here really. They'll mess up the junction. So ideally I would like it to work with just regular tracks and power it some way, like with levers. I've also redone the top part, and I kind of like this. We got these like beams going across now. It's pretty cool. We still have our lookouts through the iron bars, and if we go outside, it looks relatively decent too. Walk faster. So slow. Slow sand doesn't help either. Alright, so this is what it looks like from the outside. Oh, hey guy. How you doing tonight? Oh, come on. Oh, and I missed again. There we go. And he died. Oh, we did get it. Sweet. Okay. So it looks pretty good from the outside. Let's just, or at least I'm content with it. You know, I could get super fancy, but then the problem is, it's going to take a really long time to build a tunnel if we do anything too crazy. Even this took a long time because there's just a lot to it. If we keep going further this way, we get to a nether fortress where I do most of the wither skull hunting. Over this way, you can just barely see a fortress there. That's where the dual blaze farm is, in there. So we'll probably have this go this way at some point. Then up ahead here, I better save some of these ender pearls or we're gonna run out very quickly. And then this is to the stronghold. So this is the first junction we're gonna work on because this is a really important place. And silverfish farm and all that stuff. Alright, so if you guys remember, the plan is to make an intelligent track. A track where the carts know where we're going. Oh yeah, and by the way, out of all these styles I've been trying, we're going to go with this first one, I think. The main thing I gotta watch out for here is I gotta make sure there's no air spaces on the left and right of these tracks, and with this it's like stair, 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 lever, stair, 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 both sides, no air spaces. If there's air spaces right next to a track, you're gonna get a lot of zombie pigmen on your track. And with my setup here, there's gonna be at least 2 blocks beside that won't be air, so shouldn't get too many zombie pigmen once this is all done. Even as it is now, I don't get too many, but you know, if a cart hits a zombie pigman, it's going to cause some trouble. Although wait a minute, they probably avoid it now, don't they? That's a good question. But yeah, what we're gonna do, I had this idea to use a hopper minecart, okay? So you get a minecart and a hopper. These buttons here, these destination selector buttons, they're going to release 1 out of 10 unique items. So I think we're going to set up some dispensers here, and each of those will send out a unique item, and hopper minecart will go in front of us. When it goes over the item the dispensers release, it's going to pick it up. Oh, that wasn't too smart. that card is gone. Let's do this again. I forgot I got the power to all these now. Let's make another one. Alright, give it a guess here, and we'll make it go this way. But yeah, these hopper minecarts, they pick stuff up off the track. Alright, and then when it goes over another hopper that matches that item, then it's going to tell the junction to switch that way. And should work out pretty good, I would think. So if we go back here, this is where our buttons are. I figure we'll use the length of the wire to trigger the dispensers somehow. Although that might be a little tough to do, I'm not sure. Let's just dig this out and see where it takes us. This is a wire here. We should run into our tunnel somewhere around here. There it is. Okay. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 blocks here. Maybe we'll just mark that. Okay, I'm gonna do a little bit off camera here and try to get this going, and then I'll bring you guys back in. Oh boy, we have a big problem here. Big problem. I kind of made some assumptions here that I shouldn't have. These hopper minecarts, I thought they worked like normal hoppers, like they would have similar behavior. Like if this went over top this hopper, I thought the items would pass through. But it turns out, you can tell by my tone, it works. Okay. What the heck? I just tried this and it didn't work. Trying it again. I don't know what's going on. I swear. I just tried this and it failed. Not that I want it to fail. This is good news. Dude, okay. Never mind. This will work. So this is the idea. Like, we're going to make it so this hopper will only receive items of its kind. Like, for example, if we wanted it just to take stairs, we would do something like that. Angry Pigman? No, we're good. And then, like, if you had a block that didn't match in the carts, it won't go through. So that's the plan with this. And I've changed the selector panel because this style wasn't really working for me. The way this one works, it's inverted, which means like 4 of these pistons are up right now and only 1 of them's down. It's kind of hard to control dispensers with this setup. We can invert this, but it'll get a bit bulkier, which is fine. But then the power is going to come out from the side. Like we would have to put our dispensers over here. Like what we would have to do, I'll just show you real quick here. To get the power out from this thing, we would need a repeater here. Hello, where'd you go? Where are you going? Crazy repeater. Okay. Not sure what's going on now. What? I'm not in. Okay, whatever. Yeah, like that. and then to a torch. So we'd have to do that for the whole row, and then put our dispensers here. But I kind of want our output to be on the top or the bottom would be most convenient, which doesn't really work with this setup. So instead, we're going to use that other selector panel I made just recently and made a tutorial on. And I got it set up over here already. So with this setup, all the lights are off except the one that we have selected. We're getting a little bit of lag from this because of the snapshot, the 07A, there's lighting issues. But if we turn smooth lighting off, it runs really smooth. So I'm guessing this will get fixed in a future patch. Oh boy, okay. More problems, bigger problems. I'll be honest with you. I thought that the biggest problem I was going to have with this, like the toughest thing to figure out, I thought was going to be this whole selector panel issue. How do we get a unique item into a hopper and onto the track in the Nether? Because we can't use water to move items where we want, really. So I thought this hopper minecart idea was the ticket to getting this all done today. And it is definitely a good idea, I would say. So let's just do this real quick. This is the wiring for my selector panel, by the way. So I can get the input from the top here really easily, and I'm gonna have dispensers with unique items in each of these at the top, and then we have tracks on top of this. So basically, when we hit the button, we're going to have another dispenser somewhere that's going to dispense a hopper minecart onto the track, or release a hopper minecart onto the track, and it's going to pick up whichever of these items gets shot out. So let's just try this out. We got stone there, put netherrack in that one, a log in that one of these. Oh, I put two of those. And that. Okay, so now if we go down here and we make a selection, only one of those should shoot out. And the hopper minecart will only pick up one, right? So we'll pick that one. And you heard the dispenser. Go back up. We should see the second one over. Yeah, right there. So we selected this one. Yep. And the hopper minecart would go by, pick that up, do a hook around, and then go down to our track, right? And then we would get released. So I got my head around that. The next problem I'm having, though, I didn't think these hoppers were going to be such a big issue, but they are. They're pretty complicated. So let's just do this. Let's get some power going here. Here's one of the big issues I was having, which I think I got figured out now. But you see this? Like, we can hold an item in there and then only stone will be able to enter, right? No, because we can't actually get an item to go in now because it's locked. Right? If we lock the one below that, we have a new problem. All the items we put in this top one will go down into that, so we won't be able to detect what, or like prevent, like any item that passes over this hopper at the top will just go down through it, and we won't be able to detect the unique ID of the item, right? So I did come up with a solution with that, and I'm going to build it in this world. I was messing around in creative for about half an hour here trying to figure this out. I'll rebuild it here and just show you what I had. Woohoo! Party! Look at them all. I've never seen this many in here. Alright, so check it out. This is my solution to the problem I was having. It's like a cutaway of how one of my hopper junctions would work here. So this all looks good to me. Like this should work, but it doesn't. And I'll tell you why in just a second. And this kind of shocked me, but this is a solution I came up with for the whole hopper problem. We can use a minecart, storage minecarts that will bounce back and forth if there's an item in here. So I got this set up so it'll only hold 22 items. So we can do this like we want. This thing's going to bounce back and forth until there's 22 left in this hopper. And then it'll stop. Then if we can still add items in from the top. Beautiful. Like it just picked up the one and it sent a redstone signal which we used to control this junction. But this is the kicker. This is the problem. Oh, this is the sad news I got today. I thought like they did do some changes with the hoppers. I thought they were all stable and everything. I'm in 07A right now, but no. We still have some pretty big inconsistencies with hoppers. So we put 3 items in that time before the comparator kicked in. 1, 2, 3, 4. On the 4th one that time it kicked in. You can see this junction switching. That time it went on 1, 1. We want it to go on 1. That's what it should do. But sometimes I don't know why. Like it's only sending the signal 1 block. This is not a user error on my end. This is an error with the programming. There's more than 22 items in here, definitely, and it's not kicking in an extra length here. Still nothing. Oop. And it's like if I update it, like do a block update, then it checks and finally it'll go. So we might want to hold off on this until things become more stable. Let's just sleep here, and I'll show you how it's going to work, like an actual running example of it, because occasionally I can get it to go. It's just not reliable at the moment. So if we have a hopper minecart going by, let's just set it up, and it has a piece of stone in it, it will be able to pass through this hopper as it goes by. And if it does that, the junction switches, and it should go this way. It didn't get picked up though. Maybe, I think the cart's moving too fast too at the moment. So if we slow this down a bit, it's pretty delicate. Like that's another consistency I would like to see changed as well, that where it will always pass an item through the hopper. That would be nice. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's more likely though if we move it back a bit. And another problem I'm gonna have with my setup is the hoppers. When you break a hopper minecart, it splits into 2. So I can't just like run it into a cactus and put in a hopper or anything like that. Alright, so let's hope for the best. And let's get up a little higher so we can see this time. Alright, so come on. Go the right way. Nope. Oh, it's my only minecarts. Did the item go out this time? No. Alright, maybe I'll have to mess around with this some more before I can show it. Oh, there it is. That's what we want. So that's how this should work. If we do it again though, you can see we don't always have it working. There's inconsistencies. It's like it randomly chooses to update sometimes. This is the original setup we had too. I changed it back to this. just to prove it. Yeah, that time it went straight, and that did not go out. So I think this will work eventually. They just need to make stuff a little more consistent, it seems. I hope they do anyway. And welcome back to the Nether again. I set up the proof of concept for this thing. I'll just show it to you. If we go up here, down there you can see it goes up, up, up to this dispenser. This has our hopper minecarts in. We'll have to do something different though, because like I said, if we try to collect these hopper minecarts, they'll break into a minecart and a hopper, and we have no way of putting them back together except manually. So we might have to store the full minecarts, not the item itself. But we come up here, and hopper minecart gets released. We have our dispensers. We're gonna try select this one, the one with the wood in, but it goes around, hooks around to the other side in case we selected something from this side. Goes down and up through there, and then this way. So if we try it out, if we pick this middle one, we should get a hopper with one piece of wood in. Let's go up here quick to catch it. And I didn't see it. Might have happened too quick, I'm not sure. Okay, well there's 4 in there. Let's pick that one next. We'll know for sure that way. Oh, dang it. Really? Oh, what a jerk. If he burns this place down, I'm gonna be sad. I don't think I can get him from here. No, gotta get closer. Don't. Oh. Oh, he hit the sandstone too. Wow, man. Wow. Okay. I'll have to make a note of that. That area out there is not done yet, so don't worry too much about that. And this is all a mess again. Put that there. That there. And we'll have to make a few repairs with this. Oh, there's another stair. Excellent. Is that the way it was? Probably. I can't remember. Okay, what were we gonna do? Select that one maybe? Let's go up. And that's all messed up now. We got a piece of wood from it. What? No, 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 no. That can't be right. We might have to make some refinements to this. Why would it... I'm sure we picked that one. And there's still 4 in here. What is going on? Oh. Why didn't it pick it up? That's weird. Anyway, yeah, we'll make refinements to this. Yeah, pick that one up. That was weird. We don't have to have the dispensers downward either. We can have it on the side, shooting this way. As far as I can tell, though, hopper minecarts don't drop items into dispensers or no, they drop in hoppers. They don't drop it into droppers. Yeah. Alright. Anyway, that's enough of this for today. Okay, I think I know what happened there, actually. What happened is the hopper minecart was getting released before the items were getting dispensed. So the first time didn't pick up anything. Second time, it picked up the wood from the first time, and then the third time, it picked up whatever from the second time, and so forth and so on. And so yeah, that's the dealio. Here's a comment I picked up for today. Which do you like better, Feed the Beast or vanilla? Well, if you think about it, Feed the Beast really is just vanilla plus a lot of extra features. So Feed the Beast, I would argue, is technically better. But when people play Feed the Beast, they play with a certain style of gameplay. Like all the stuff I'm doing here in this world, I could do in Feed the Beast as well. But when people play Feed the Beast, they get into machinery and automating stuff to the max and all that kind of thing, which is a lot of fun too. In vanilla, I really have been enjoying this Redstone update, especially all the command block changes, and yeah, just really enjoying Redstone a lot lately. And I do like building and all that too, you know, but you can do that in both, like I said. So if I had to pick between two, I would probably go for vanilla just because that's what I'm used to, and that's what, you know, that's what this game's about. But I enjoy both quite a bit. They're both very unique, and they both are kind of like two different games in the same game, you know. So that's gonna be all for today, guys. I gotta replant this wheat and finish my map. Oh yeah, they're not flickering now because I'm in 07. Much, much better. I like it. Okay, guys, have a good one. Thanks for watching.